Here I have a Scotsman ice machine, and I'm just walking through it. It's a really cool piece of equipment. It has a couple different systems. We have a mechanical system, we have an electronic system, we have a refrigeration system, and just a really cool machine. So I thought I'd just show a quick overview of how it operates. And yeah, you can see this one is used, so it definitely needs a good cleaning, but there's the model number, serial number there. I think we'll start with the refrigeration system. So this right here is the ports if you need to add more charge into it. Any of the copper lines and these insulated lines here are the refrigerant lines. But what we'll see, let's see, it starts here. This unit is kind of the heart of the whole refrigeration system. This is the compressor itself. This is what is converting the refrigerant from a low pressure gas into a high pressure gas. That high pressure gas then flows from over here. You can see one of these lines over here, sending it through here, the output into our condenser coil over there. So that's the top copper line back there. Put this in here so you can kind of see it. So it goes into here. This, then back there, all of those, you can see the copper lines looping out the backside of that. That is our condenser. And it uses that fan to blow air against it. So what that's doing is condensing that refrigerant from a high pressure gas into a high pressure liquid. Then all of that is coming out the bottom over there and into across this blue thing, which is another key component of the refrigeration system. That blue that says EX or EKP, that's an expansion valve. What that's doing is dropping the pressure in there, which drops the temperature. So now we went from a high pressure gas after this to a high pressure liquid after the condenser. And that expansion valve drops the pressure, which drops the temperature. And now we move up to this insulated line up here. We'll wrap around and into where it splits into these two legs here of insulated lines. This is used as we're now really cold. While it's operating, you'll see these lines build up frost around them. And this is where it's actually cooling and creating the ice over here. So you can see we have our tray of ice. So the way this operates is these coils are freezing, getting this whole tray super, super cold. And then there's water that runs on the top of those and kind of builds up the ice. It builds it up for so long. And then what it does is it has a plunger that kicks out and it drops the ice. It opens this up, drops the ice into the bin on the bottom here. The other thing that's important in here, you can see there's another line right here. So this is a compressor. This is our high pressure gas coming across here. So what it does after these systems, it's cooled it enough, it will then open this solenoid, this valve here, which is a hot gas valve. So now we'd be able to send hot gas across into here, into this system right here. And the reason we would do that is to be able to start to thaw that up, because we want to create the ice, but then we want to heat up this metal plate so that the ice doesn't stick to it. So you freeze it, and then the compressor's still running to create this hot gas. That hot gas goes up against this metal plate and it heats it up. And then the last step is to have a plunger, which is underneath that cover there, just a little something that pushes out, and you can watch it slowly push that ice out until the ice falls. Now it went from these were freezing to now this is a hot gas. So sending hot gas right here, purging out. Hot gas mode. Now it's thawing those off, and pretty soon it's gonna open up this tray and let the ice fall down. Let's see. So that's kind of the refrigeration system. Started to get into the mechanical system there too, but there's some other really cool components in here. Next, I'll talk about the water system really quick. So that blue valve over there with the solenoid, that is the incoming water. So when it says, yep, I need more water, that valve opens up. It sends water across into here, into this sump area here. Then this fills up. This is a water level sensor, which tells you how much water is in this area. This motor right here is a water pump. So that is what it can push the water. From there, it goes across into this line here and on top of that ice tray. So that's electric motor there. The other thing is there's this other blue valve right here is a purge valve. So we want to make sure that we're not collecting too much water or that we're cleaning the water on after each cycle. So this is a purge. So what it will actually do is use the pump and send water out this area here, and it just drops it off out the back of the unit over there. There's we should talk about different sensors. There's this water level sensor here. There are temperature sensors under here. So under this part here, this is a thermostat for the refrigeration system. We have different sensors like here, which is detecting, these are here, detecting if this is open or closed. So this is a Hall effect sensor, letting the control system know. You can see that a bunch of different components and indicator lights to know kind of what step in the process it is. And yeah, what are some of the sensors currently reading? So really cool there. The way that it works is it will send ice into keep sending ice down there until this curtain right here, as the ice starts to build up, this will open up and it'll send another signal saying that the bin is actually full. Right now, you can see maybe that is showing a B right there. If you look at the B, it's saying bin is full. I was experimenting with something on the control board, basically tripping out or faking a sensor saying the bin is full. So that's why it's not producing any ice right now. But yeah, just a really cool system. Like I said, it involves the mechanics of plungers and these doors, these curtains opening, a lot of control systems with all the different sensors and the control board, and then refrigeration, temperatures like phase change. It's just a kind of a marvel that have all of these different systems inside this one ice machine. So really cool. And I'm sure there's people, the experts can provide even more details about, like these more sensors and things like that. But yeah, just a really cool first time opening up an ice machine and just trying to get an understanding of the complete system. So anyways, there's that. Hope you found that interesting and useful. And yeah, now you know.